Study a lot. I mean, you just study the Bible. When I study book, all I study the book, when enough man not study. I first Bible on the face of earth was the narrowing doctrine. What that narrowing doctrine get the Maccabee book? What that Maccabee book to get the Old Testament? What that Old Testament to get the New Testament?
Right. Okay, brother.
Understand these things, let them be taught like.
Right, first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High, whose name is Yahweh, and his son's name was Yahweh Shai. Okay? When you so-called Negroes came here on cargo slave ships, you were speaking Hebrew before the white man told you his language, and that's why you're speaking English today. Okay? So first and foremost, I'd like to give praises and honor and glory to our Heavenly Father, whose name is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahweh Shai. His name ain't Jah, okay? His son's name ain't Jesus, okay? And according to the Bible, all of the churches that are in this place are all teaching you lies, okay? They tell you that Mary and Joseph never had sex. They're telling you to celebrate Easter. They're telling you that the Sabbath is on a Sunday or the Sabbath is on a Saturday, when the Bible clearly tells you that the beginning of the month is when is a new moon, and the new moon is a Sabbath. Okay? Right, so I want to break down the Sabbath first, because that seems to be a problem with you people. So this is Genesis 1 and 14. I'll start at 13. So Genesis 1 and 13. And the evening and the morning were the third day. Verse 14, and God said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heavens, to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and for years. So if you want to know what time it is, you'd have to look at the sun. If you want to know when is the beginning of the month, you'd have to look at the moon. Okay? So these Gregorian calendars that you have at the minute, yeah, or Julian calendar that you have at the minute, those are not set up by the Most High. Okay? So let's get into some more about the Sabbath. This is, let's see. This is Amos 8 and 5. Amos 8, verse and the 5th. Says, I'll start at 4. It says, Amos 8 and 4. Hear this, O ye that swallow up the needy, even to make the poor of the land full. That's talking about you pastors and preachers. Saying, when will the new moon be gone, and when may we sell corn, and the Sabbath that we may set forth wheat, making the ephah small and the shekel great, and falsifying the balances by the sea. So the scripture is saying, when shall the new moon be gone, that we may sell corn? Okay, anybody that knows anything about the Bible is that you can't sell, you can't do any kind of business on the Sabbath. And the book of Amos and the 5th chapter is saying here, when will the new moon be gone, that we may sell corn? So it's obvious that a new moon is a Sabbath. That's why the scriptures are saying, when shall we be able to sell corn? So let me give you another scripture. This is 1 Samuel 20 and 27. 1 Samuel 20, verse 20 and 27. And it says, this is Jonathan and David and their new covenant. So this is 1 Samuel 27, no, 1 Samuel 20 and 27. This is verse 27, and it says, and it came to pass on the morrow, which was the second day of the month, that David's place was empty, and Saul said unto Jonathan, wherefore cometh not the son of Jesse to meet, neither yesterday nor today? So the scripture is saying that, and it shall come to pass on the morrow, which was the second day of the month. Okay, let me read up a bit. Verse 20. Right, this is verse 20 and 5. It says, and David said unto Jonathan, behold, tomorrow is the new moon, and I should not fail to sit with the king at meat, but let me go, that I may hide myself in the field unto the third day. So David was supposed to go and have a meal with Saul, and he's saying in the 5th verse that, and David said unto Jonathan, behold, tomorrow is the new moon, and I should not fail to sit with the king at meat, but let me go that I may hide myself in the field unto the 3rd at evening. Okay? So the 27th verse is saying, this is after the meal's gone. And it says, and it came to pass on the morrow that it was the 2nd day of the month. So obviously the 1st day of the month was the new moon. Let me give you some more scriptures on that now. Let's see. Right, let me get this book out here. This book is called the Apocrypha. It was part of the Bible, okay? Part of the King James Bible. And this is Ecclesiasticus 42 and 6. Ecclesiasticus 42 and 6 says, sorry, 43 and 6. Ecclesiastes 43 and 6 says, he made, Ecclesiastes 43 and 5 says, great is the Lord that made it. Let's start at 1. Ecclesiastes 43 and 1. The pride of the heart, the pride of the height, the clear firmament, the beauty of heaven, with his glory showeth. The sun which appeareth declareth at his rising, a marvellous instrument, the works of the Most High. At noon it parcheth the country, and who can abide the burning heat thereof? A man blowing a furnace is in works of heat, but the sun burneth the mountains 3 times more. Breathing out fiery vapours, and sending forth bright light, bright beams, it dimmeth the eyes. Great is the Lord that made it, and at his commandment it runneth hastily. He made the moon also to serve in her seasons, for a declaration of times, and a sign to the world. For from the moon is a sign of feast, a light that decreaseth in her perfection. The month is called after her name. So, how you determine the beginning of the month is by the new moon. You have 12 new moons in a year, just like you have 12 months in a year. But let's just say you got knocked out and you woke up in the middle of the desert. How would you know when it was a Sabbath? All you have to do is look up to the sky and look at the moon, and when you see that it's almost a full moon, you know that it's the beginning of the month. That's why when we read in Genesis 1, I read it in Genesis 1 and 14, it says, and God said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heavens. What's the lights in the firmament of the heavens? The stars, the moon, the sun. Those are the lights that are in the firmament of heaven. Let there be lights in the firmament of heaven, to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and for years. So how do you know the right time of the day or right time of the month? All you have to do is look up to the sky. Now, a lot of you people can really know what time of day it is by looking at the sun. You don't need a watch to know when the time is. Just look at the sun, look where it is in the sky, and you know roughly what time it is. Okay? So these churches are trying to teach you that Sunday is a Sabbath, when Sunday was a day dedicated by Constantine. Constantine the Great was the one that decided that Sunday should be the day of worship. And he was a pagan. Okay? So let me bring out one more scripture pertaining to that. This is Psalms 104 and 19. Psalms 104. Psalms 104 and 19 says, he appointed the moon for seasons. The sun knoweth he's going down. So he said that he appointed the moon for seasons. So the moon is there for you to declare the times and days. So let's go back into these people now, because a lot of our people don't understand that they came here on cargo slave ships, which is part of the curses of the Bible. Okay? So let me grab one of my signs here now. But before we get there, a lot of our people believe that they're African. Okay? They believe that because they were taken from Africa and brought here on cargo slave ships, that means that they are African. Well, according to the Bible, before you were in Africa, you so-called Negroes were in Jerusalem. Yes? You were run out of Jerusalem by the Romans who besieged your cities in 70 AD. And you ran into Africa from the land of Israel. And whilst you were in Africa, the dirty Africans, along with the Arabs were the ones that built the ships. The dirty Africans were the ones that rounded you up and brought you to the coast. And they sold you to the white man. That's the true history of you so-called Negroes, okay? And not everybody, like you so-called Negroes like to call yourself black. Your true nationality is a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin, okay? And I'm going to read these verses out of the Bible for you. This is Deuteronomy 28:1. Because little do you know, you so-called Negroes are the top nation on the planet Earth. Right now, you're the worst and the lowest nation on the earth because you're under curses. You made an agreement with the Most High God to keep his laws, and you broke that commandment or that commitment that you had, and that's why you're now the worst nation on the earth, and you now have to bow down to everybody else. This is Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy 28:1, and it says, and it shall come to pass, by the way, this is the book of Deuteronomy, which was written around about 1405 BC, okay, so that's about 3,000 years ago this book was written. Anyway, Deuteronomy 28:1, and it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, for the God of the Bible is the God of Israel, nobody else. A lot of you churches like to teach that God loves everybody. God don't love everybody. Let me quickly prove that out of the Bible. This is 1 Kings 10:9. And it reads, 1 Kings 10:9. And it reads, I'll start at 8. And it says, happy are thy men, happy are these thy servants, which stand continually before thee, and that hear thy wisdom. A lot of our people don't want to hear the wisdom of the Bible. They want to hear the wisdom of the pastors and the preachers in the churches. Okay? It says, blessed be the Lord thy God, which delighted in thee. This is the Queen of Sheba speaking to Solomon, by the way. And the Queen of Sheba didn't lie down with Solomon like a lot of the Hebrew Negress talks about. Okay? She just visited him and they exchanged gifts. It doesn't speak nothing about them lying down together having a son called Menelik. Yeah? None of that's in the Bible. So I'd like somebody to prove that to me, that Menelik is descendant of Solomon, because if he was a descendant of Solomon, his lineage would be in the Bible. But it's not in there. Okay, you need to check out who wrote that book, the Hebrew Negress, because they're trying to deceive our people. Anyway, this is 1 Kings 10:9. 1 Kings 10:9 says, blessed be the Lord thy God, for the God of the Bible, as I said before, is the God of Israel, you Israelites, yeah? Which delighted in thee, to set thee on the throne of Israel, because the Lord loved Israel forever. It doesn't say the Lord loved the whole world, okay? When you read John 3:16, that God so loved the world, it's not talking about the whole world, okay? When you read Romans 9:6, it said, Jacob have I loved and Esau have I hated. But the Most High hates. According to the Bible, the Most High hates you so-called Caucasians. Okay? He created you to be the devils of the earth. Okay? That's why you're the one spraying chemtrails and poisoning the people. Okay? Changing the laws of countries like Jamaica, allowing Batman them to run rampant up and down the place. Okay? The Lord set up his laws to be established on the earth, and the white man is against the Heavenly Father. That's why he's doing everything opposite to what the Most High said. Okay? You want to create animals for himself, put genes together, change the fishes in the sea. Alright, all of that is going to lead to his destruction. Okay? So, let me just start cursing out these churches, because there seems to be a lot of churches here in this place, St. Anne's here, man. All of my church. There's a church everywhere. So I'm going to have to blast them out of the water. So this is Romans. Romans 16 and 17. And it says, Romans 16 and 17 says, now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause division and offences contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. So the Most High said that we should come out here and teach the Bible and mark them that cause division. Your churches are causing division. Okay? The first thing they're not teaching you, which is basic, they're telling you that Jesus Christ is a white man. When the Bible clearly says that he's a black man. So that's the first thing that you should question about your churches. Say to your pastor in your church, I went on the street the other day and there was a black man on the street bringing out the Bible, and according to him, according to the Bible, Jesus Christ is a black man. So why is it that you got in your Roman Catholic Church some white man up there, Jesus Christ? They also got up there Mary as a white woman, when Mary was from the tribe of Judah. According to the Bible, the real Jews are black. And I'm going to read that out of the Bible before I continue demoralizing and smashing up these churches. Okay, this is Jeremiah 14 and 2. And it reads, Jeremiah 14 and 2 reads, right, this is Jeremiah 14 and 2. Try and remember the scripture when you go to church. I have a New World Translation here, which is what a lot of the churches are reading at the moment. And when you read this Bible, this new translation, they take out certain words. Okay? I'm going to read it out of this Bible first. This is Jeremiah 14 and 2, and it reads, Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish, they are black unto the ground. I'm going to read that again. Jeremiah 14 and 2. It says, Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish, they are black unto the ground. So according to Jeremiah, the 14th chapter, the real Jews are black. So I'm going to read it out of this New World Translation now and see how they try to trick you. So this is Jeremiah 14 and 2 out of this rubbish Bible that a lot of you churches are reading. Okay? So this is Jeremiah 14 and 2 out of this corrupted book called the New World Translation Bible. Let's see if the word black is here. Jeremiah 14 and 2. Judah mourneth, and its gates have faded away. They sink to the ground dejected. No black. They're taking the word black out of this book. Why? Because they don't want you people to know the truth. They want to keep you people dumb and blind. Okay? These rats over in Jerusalem are claiming to be you. Okay? Where's that picture of those rats? These rats here, okay? These white people here, okay? They're in your land claiming to be you. The Bible clearly says that the real Jews are black. If you look at that Hebrew word black, it says Kodawa, which means dark skinned. Okay? The same word that is used when Solomon, let me read Songs of Solomon 1 and 5. The same word that is used for Songs of Solomon 1 and 5, which I'm going to read now. Songs of Solomon 1 and 5 says, I am black but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem. So according to Songs of Solomon, Solomon is black, and he writes it in the Bible himself. Now a lot of you people in your churches think, well, hold on a minute, colour doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what colour is. True? And I want to say, you know, it could be black, green, red. Well, if this colour doesn't matter, why is it in the Bible? This is verse Peter 3 and 16, I think it is. Let me see. Let me read 1 John 5 and 10. That'd be a good one. Let me read that. 1 John 5 and 10. And it reads, He that believeth on the Son of God have a witness in himself. He that believeth not God has made him a liar, because he believeth not the record that God gave of his Son. So if you're going around saying that the colour of Jesus Christ don't matter, you're calling God a liar. According to the scriptures. I'm going to read it again. 1 John 5 and 10. He that believeth on the Son of God hath made the witness in himself. He that believeth not God hath made him a liar, because he believeth not the record that God gave of his Son. So the Most High gave a record of his Son, he put it in the Bible, but you people are quite happy to bow down to the white man and have up at Jesus Christ. Okay? This is 2 Peter 3 and 16. It says, all scripture, is that the right one? 2 Peter's? No, not 2 Peter's. Let me see. I think it's 1 Timothy 3:16. Let me see. 1 Timothy's 3rd chapter and the 16th verse. And it says, all scripture is given by the inspiration of the Most High, and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, and for correction. You people need to be corrected. Yeah? According to the Bible, Jesus Christ is a black man, and you've got this, I just come from one of the Roman Catholic churches up the road, and it's got some white man in there up as Jesus Christ. You've got Mary up there, some white woman. Okay? When the Bible says he's black, what's wrong with you so-called Negroes, man? The Bible clearly says that you're supposed to read. I'm going to read that now. Revelations 1 and 3. Revelations 1 and 3 says, Revelations verse 1 and the 3rd verse says, blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the word of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. So you people are blessed, man, because a lot of you don't want to read the Bible. You're quite happy to let the pastor talk his bullshit, okay, and listen to his crap, okay, and little do you know, he's leading you to death, okay. This is Proverbs 12, I think it's Proverbs 12 and 26, let me see. Proverbs 12, no, not that one. Proverbs 11 and 16. Now this is Proverbs 12 and 15. The way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise. So we're out here trying to give you the wise counsel of the Heavenly Father, because at the end of the day, he sent his prophets out here to teach you people this book, which a lot of our people don't believe that it was written by the Most High himself, okay? It was inspired through men. This is Jeremiah 3:15. It says, and I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. So in the last days, the Most High said he's going to give you pastors that are going to teach you knowledge and understanding of the book. Okay? This is another one, Isaiah 30 and 20. Isaiah 30th verse. Start at 1. Isaiah 30 and 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me. When you read the word woe in the Bible, it means destruction. So destruction unto the Lord's people that will not take counsel of him, that cover with a covering, but not after my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. So it's bad enough that you so-called people are going around sinning. Your pastors in your churches are teaching you that the laws are done away with. When the laws have never been done away with, the only law that was done away with is the sacrificial law. Okay? Where the Heavenly Father put his Son upon the cross to be the ultimate sacrifice for the sins of you Israelites. Because little do you know, the only people that can sin were the people that were given the laws of God. Not every nation was up there on Mount Sinai. Only the Israelites were up there. And you so-called Negroes were there. Okay? So, let me read sin out of the Bible for you. But a lot of people don't understand what sin is. This is 1 John 3 and 4. Whosoever committeth sin, transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law. So, you going out there buying shrimp, lobster, crab, pork, and those other abominable foods that are on this side, according to the Bible, you are sinning. Okay? Where is it now? Right. All these foods on there: roast pork, crawfish, bacon, liver. By the way, when you eat liver, you're eating blood. Yeah, that's all that's contained in liver is blood. So if you're some vampire, go ahead and eat liver. But according to the Bible, you're not supposed to eat liver. Okay? Oysters, what else? Clam, lobster, squid, shrimp, all those things, according to the Bible, our people should not be eating. Okay? Catfish and the dreaded pig. Okay? Now here's a scripture that the churches might use to fool you people into believing that it's okay to eat whatever you want to eat. This is the book of Acts, the 10th chapter, to show you how the churches fooled you into thinking that it's okay to eat abominable food. Right, this is Acts 10 and 10. And he became very hungry, this is Peter, and would have eaten, but whilst they made ready, he fell into a trance, and saw heaven open, and a certain vessel descended unto him, as it had been a great sheet knit at the four corners, and let down to the earth, wherein were all manner of four-footed beasts of the earth, and wild beasts, and creeping things, and fowls of the air. And there came a voice to him, Rise, Peter, kill and eat. Okay, so the churches use this scripture to say, look, the Lord told Peter to eat the abominable foods. Okay? And when we read on, Peter says, Not so, Lord, for I have never eaten anything that is common or unclean. So Peter, being a righteous man, told the Most High that he's never ate any disgusting, abominable food in his whole entire life. And he was puzzled why the Most High would ask him that, because he's made his law clear. When you read Leviticus 11 and 7, which I'm going to quickly read, Leviticus 11 and 7 says, And the swine, though he divided the hoof and is cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you. Of their flesh shall ye not eat. The Most High is not going to tell his people in the law not to eat something, and then tell Peter to kill and eat. That's a contradiction. Okay? And when you read further on in the Bible, so what I'm going to do and explain it, it makes sense why he said to him, kill and eat. And we weren't talking about food. Okay? But this is more on the law. It says, of their flesh shall you not eat, so you can't eat the pork, and their carcass shall you not touch. So you can't even raise pig. According to the Bible, you cannot eat the pig, and you can't raise the pig. Because once you touch that pig, you're unclean. Okay? So the Lord says, these shall you eat of the slacker. Of their flesh shall you not eat, and their carcass shall you not touch. They are unclean to you. Okay? And according to the book of Malachi, the Lord don't change. Okay? So let's go back to 1 John 3 and 4. Whoso committeth sin, transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. Okay? Now, a lot of the churches teach that the laws are done away with. And I was reading in Acts, and I'm going to break down what that meant in Acts. Right, this is Acts. Right, this is Acts 10 and 34. Then Peter opened his mouth and said, Of a truth, I perceive that God is no respecter of persons. No, that's not the right one. Right, sorry, Acts 10 and 28, and it says, And he said unto them, You know how that it is unlawful thing for a man that is a Jew to keep company or come unto one of another nation, but God hath showed me that I should not call any man common or unclean. Okay? So when he said, Rise, Peter, kill and eat, and Peter said, Not so, Lord, for I have never eaten anything that is common or unclean, the understanding of that is in verse 28, where it says, And he said unto him, Ye know that it is unlawful thing for a man that is a Jew to keep company or come unto one of another nation, but God hath showed me that I should not call any man common or unclean. So it's not talking about food, it was talking about the Israelite Gentiles. That's what we were talking about in Acts 10 chapter. There's another scripture that the church is trying to use to say you can eat whatever the hell you want to eat. Another thing is, if you can eat whatever the hell you want to eat, that means that you can chop up your sister or your brother, or chop up a cat, and eat a cat, or eat a cockroach. Yeah? Or just eat anything. This is absolute rubbish. This is Malachi 3 and 6. Malachi, 3rd chapter, and the 6th verse. Right, this is Malachi 3 and 6. For I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. So the Most High doesn't change. He's not going to make a law one day to say, yes, don't eat no pork, and then another day he's going to turn around and say you can eat pork. You know, it says 1 Timothy 4 and 4. It says, for every creature of the Most High is good, and nothing to be refused, if it be received with thanksgiving. For it is sanctified by the word of the Most High and prayer. So the churches are teaching that as long as you pray over the food, you can eat. This is how, John 17 and 17. This is to prove that what we're going to prove here is what cleanses a man. John 17 and 17 says, John 17 and 17 says, sanctify them through thy truth, thy word is truth. So when you read 1 Timothy 4 and 4, for every creature of God is good and nothing to be refused if it be received with thanksgiving. For it is sanctified by the word of the Most High and prayer. John 17:17 says, sanctify them through thy truth, thy word is truth. So that's how we clean up our people. We bring them to the knowledge of the Most High by bringing out the precepts out of the Bible. And if they are the elect of the nation of Israel, they're going to hearken unto the words of the Lord and change their life. Okay? If you be smoking weed, eventually you'll give up that demon. So it is a demon that's on you when you smoke weed. Alright? Well, let's not go into more of these churches now. This is Isaiah. Let me get Jeremiah 17, 14 and 14. Jeremiah 14 and 14 says, Then the Lord said unto me, the prophets that prophesy lies in my name, I sent them not. Neither have I commanded them, neither spake unto them. They prophesied unto you a false vision, a divination, and a thing of law, and a deceit of the heart. Therefore, thus saith the Lord concerning the prophets that prophesy in my name. Who's going around prophesying in the Lord's name? All of these churches. This ain't talking about Islam or Buddhism. But they're not coming in the name of the Lord. The only people that's coming in the name of the Lord are the churches. So this scripture is talking about those pastors coming in the name of the Lord. He says, verse 15 says, therefore thus saith the Lord concerning the prophets that prophesied in my name, and I sent them not. Yet they say, sword and famine shall not be in this land. And that's what I've been trying to show you people. According to the Bible, all hell is going to break loose in this place. You ain't going to have the police on the street. You're going to have soldiers on the street. Because there's going to be pure mayhem going on. Okay? The prices of oil is going to rise. They're going to purposely inflate that price. Okay? A lot of what you people eat in your shops come in off the boat. So when the boats don't come in, Jamaica's going to go pop. Okay? A lot of people are going to get... You know what? Let's read some of this out of the Bible. Let's read the day of the Lord. Because the day of the Lord is not no joke. Okay? A lot of you people ain't going to make the day of the Lord. A lot of you people are hoping for the day of the Lord, but you don't really want to see the day of the Lord. Let me read that out of the Bible. Right. Just Amos 8, let's see. Amos. Right, okay. Right, this is Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the day cometh, saith the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land. Not a famine of bread, nor thirst of water, but of hearing the word of the Lord. So there's going to come a time when you're going to want to hear this word to understand what's going on out there. But the Bible says in Isaiah 33:6, Isaiah 33:6 says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So if you haven't got the wisdom of this Bible and all hell break loose, you're going to be confused. You ain't going to know what to do. Okay, you're going to be starving out here. And this Bible is supposed to comfort the elect of the nation of Israel during that time. Okay? But not everyone's going to be able to understand this. That's why this is written. Romans 11:7. Romans 11 says, I start at 10. Romans 10:1. Brethren, my heart and desire and prayer to God for Israel is that they might be saved. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God. That's why you have so many churches in St. Anthony. So you are zealous, you do want to know about the Lord, but it says here, they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge. Okay? You haven't got a clue about the Heavenly Father or His Son. This is Hosea 4:1. Hosea 4:1 reads, hear the word of the Lord, you children of Israel. Who is the children of Israel? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You are the children of the Most High God. Okay? According to the Bible, you'd be brought here on slave ships. According to the Bible, you'd want to shoot and kill each other. Okay? According to the Bible, you are the lowest nation on the earth because you broke the Most High's laws. That's why He put these Chinese people and these Indian people above you. When really, you're above them. Okay? Let me quickly read that one before I go into this Hosea. This is Deuteronomy 7:6. So a lot of people don't understand that the Most High God is racist. Yeah? Everybody thinks that He loves everybody. He don't love everybody. This is Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto Himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So the Israelites, which are you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you're the top nation on the earth according to the Heavenly Father. But because the white man's ruling, He said, boy, even though they're the top nation on the earth, we've got to make them look like they're nobodies. So we're going to hide their identity from them. We're going to go around, we're going to tell them that they're blacks. Let's tell them that they're Negroes. Let's tell them that they're African. Yeah? Let's make them good runners. Give them plenty of good jobs when it comes to doing the sports and entertainment business, but actually running the place, nah, that's the white man's job, not your job. Your job is to feed and eat his crumbs, okay? So Deuteronomy 7:6, for thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto Himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So you're the top nation on the earth. 2 Chronicles. You know. So this is Daniel 9:11. Daniel 9:11 reads, yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law even by departing, that they may not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses and the servant of the Most High, because we have sinned against Him. So the scripture is saying all Israel has transgressed the laws. So that's why you people came here on cargo slave ships. Okay? So let's go back to Hosea 4:1. Hosea 4:1 reads, hear the word of the Lord, you children of Israel, you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. For the Lord has a controversy in the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, no mercy, no knowledge of the Most High in the land. So our people don't have no knowledge of the Most High God. Okay? They don't know that His colors in the Bible, that He's got woolly hair, same like you people, okay? We rather believe that He is some white man, okay? So this is Hosea 4:6, and it reads, Hosea 4:6 reads, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, therefore thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. that thou shalt be no priest to me, saying, thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. So the Most High has forgotten you and your children. That's why you people are constantly poor. You're constantly begging the white man for his crumbs when he comes off them boats and them planes. But you don't realize that you're above him. And the Most High is going to set you up so that you are above him. Okay? Let me read you the new covenant. Because according to the Bible, you people are going to rule this earth next. And you're going to show the Chinese and the Indians and the Arabs and the white men how to serve your God. Okay? And if they don't serve him in the right way, you're allowed to put all hell on them. We're going to be the police of this earth. Okay? Right, this is Romans 8. Let's see. Romans that one escapes me. So let me go to Proverbs 11 and 1. So the Most High is about balance. That's why he created a nation called the Edomites and the Israelites. Proverbs 11 and 1 says, a false balance is an abomination unto the Lord, but just weight is his delight. So the Lord is all about balance. Okay? This is Ecclesiastes 42 and 24. Ecclesiastes 42. 44 reads, all things are doubled one against another, and he have made nothing imperfect. So you have to have good, you have to have evil, you have to have light, and you have to have darkness. Okay? This is Isaiah, it's Ecclesiastes 33 and 11. And it reads, I'll start at verse 10. All men are from the ground, and Adam was created of the earth. In much knowledge the Lord hath divided them, and made their ways diverse. Some of them have he blessed. So he didn't bless everybody. The scripture clearly says that some of them has he blessed and exalted, and some of them has he sanctified, which is through the word, and set near himself. But some of them have he cursed and brought low. Whether you realize it or not, to have pale skin is a curse. The reason why I say that is because the sun is out there for everybody. Us Negroes, when we're out in the sun, we soak up all of the vitamin D. Okay? Whereas the white man, when he's out there in the sun, his face goes red. Okay? He gets sunburned. Okay? He's out there buying suntan lotion. And the sun is out there for everybody else. So that's a curse from the Heavenly Father. When you read in the book of Genesis how the Most High put a curse on Cain, that curse came back in the form of Esau, who came out red in the Bible. Okay? And the white man isn't white, he's red. Okay? And that's a curse from the Heavenly Father. So this is Ecclesiastes 33 and 12. Some of them have he blessed and exalted, and some of them has he sanctified and set near himself. But some of them have he cursed and brought low and turned them out of their places. As the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it at his pleasure, so is man in the hand of him that made him, to render to them as liketh him best. And the Most High purposely created the Caucasian with that white skin as a curse. Right? Our people running around want to please their skin to look like a white man. You don't understand that you're trying to look like someone that's cursed. You know what? Let me quickly get this scripture out of the Bible, because if you know anything about Miriam was cursed because she spoke against Moses. Let's read the story about that. See if the Spirit will allow me to find that. Where is that one about Miriam? Let me quickly look this one up. Give me a second, let me try and find the scripture about Miriam. One second. Miriam. Right, okay, this is Numbers 12 and 10. Right, let's read what happened to Miriam in the Bible. And that's another reason why the Lord ain't dealing with you women, man. Because it was Miriam and I think his name was Moses' brother. Let me find it. Numbers 12 and 10. Numbers 12 and 10, and it says, and Miriam, this is number 12 and 1. And Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman who he had married, for he had married an Ethiopian woman. So it was Miriam and Aaron that spoke against Moses, okay? Let's see who got cursed. Right, this is Numbers 12 and 10, and it says, let's start at 7, and it says, my servant Moses is not so. Let me just read right through. And they said, hath the Lord indeed spoken only unto Moses? Have he not also spoken by us? The Lord heard it. Now the man Moses was very meek above all of the men which were upon the face of the earth. And the Lord spake suddenly unto Moses and unto Aaron and unto Miriam, come out ye three unto the tabernacle of the congregation. And they three came out. And the Lord came down in a pillar of the cloud, and stood in the door of the tabernacle, and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forth. And he said, hear now my words, if there be a prophet among you, I the Lord will make myself known unto him in a vision, and I will speak to him unto him in a dream. My servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all mine house. Verse 8. With him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches. And the similitude of the Lord shall he behold. Wherefore then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? And the anger of the Lord was kindled against them, and he departed. And the cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow. Okay, so the Most High cursed Miriam, changing her color from whatever the hell color she was before to being white as snow. Okay, and behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. Okay, and then it reads, and Aaron said unto Moses, alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned. let her not be as one dead. When you die, your skin changes from dark skin to raw pale white. Okay? Which is like what the white people look like. Okay? It says, let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed, when he cometh out from his mother's womb. When you so-called Negroes come out of your mother's womb, you look white. And over time, you get different blotches coming up on your skin and you suddenly turn dark skinned. Okay? All babies coming out of the womb of you Negroes looking light skinned or white. Okay? Which is a curse in the Bible. Even having blonde hair is a curse in the Bible. We read on. Right, let me read some more of these laws, because the law of the Lord is not done away with. So I'm going to read some of these laws, which I know you so-called Negroes love to break. Right, this is Exodus 20 and 17. And it reads, Exodus 20 and 17 reads, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. So that's what a lot of our people like to do. They see a man in a nice car, and they want him car. See what a nice car, and then wait for people to go up on holiday, and they try to speak. Man, woman, the Lord is not with that, man. Okay? And there's some laws also pertaining to you lot dwelling with them, man. It's Ecclesiasticus 9 and 9. And it says, sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms, and spend not thy money with her at the wine, lest thine heart incline unto her, and so through thy desire shall fall into destruction. Okay? Ecclesiasticus 9 and 9 again. It says, sit not at all with another man's wife. So it don't say you're supposed to sit down with another man's wife, man. Stay far away from my next man's things, man. So sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms, and spend not thy money with her. So you're not supposed to spend your money on the next man's woman, man. Remove these signs. Plus some of them are no waterproof. That one can stay out here. Right. Use some more laws out of this Bible here now. Right, this is 1 Corinthians 3 and 17. Okay? 1 Corinthians 3 and 17 reads, 1 Corinthians 3. Right, this is 1 Corinthians 3 and 16. Okay? This is for all the men that like to smoke weed, the man that like to smoke cigarettes, the man that like to eat pork, shrimp, lobster, crab. The Bible says, 1 Corinthians 3 and 16 says, know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall God destroy. For the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are. Okay? So if you defile your temple, which is your body, according to the Bible, the Lord is going to destroy you. Okay? And I'm out here giving you warning. This is Jeremiah 3 and 17. Jeremiah 3rd chapter and 17th verse reads, oh sorry, Jeremiah no, let me read Jeremiah 16 and 16. It says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And that's what we're doing. We're sending out the fish. We're using the hook in this Bible, trying to hook our people up into the word of the Lord, for them to adhere and change their lives. Okay? Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rock. Okay? So we're trying to wake our people up with this word. But we know that most of our people ain't gonna listen. Okay? The black woman's still gonna go and buy her hair from the Chinese man and the Indian man. Even though the Most High said that they should not cover their head. Salakia, the Most High said that their head should be covered. Okay? Yeah, Ezekiel 3:17 is the scripture I was looking for. Ezekiel 3:17. And it reads, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. What does a watchman do? A watchman is the one that guards over the city, looks from the high tower to see when the enemy is coming in. And the enemy is coming. Yeah? The white man is being set up as your enemy. Okay? He's the one that's going to cause World War III to take place. Okay? And according to the Bible, when World War III takes place, Jamaica's going to rock back, the whole world is going to rock back to and fro like a junkie. Okay? And a lot of people are going to get put to death. So this is Ezekiel 3:17, and it reads, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth, and keep them warning from me. When I say unto the wicked, who's the wicked in the scripture? You so-called Negroes are the wicked. That's alright, this one's waterproof. So yeah, that can stay there. When I say unto the wicked, you people are the wicked. Okay? You people are the wicked according to the scriptures, yeah? So I'll read it again. When I say unto the wicked, so you are so-called Negroes, yeah? Thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him no warning. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt die, and thou givest him no warning, that window closed?
Yeah, man.
Huh?
Yeah.
Got the other one on the other side?
That's why we better do a follow side like that. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh.
Right. Yeah, thank you. Right. Thank you, boss. Right, let me read on. Right, this is Ezekiel 3:17, and it says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth, and keep them warning from me. Okay? No, me alright, man. It's waterproof, you know? Yeah. The Most High said that we should come out here and keep them warning. The little do you know, the so-called white man is going to change the money system and make it digital, and it's going to give you like the mark on the beast, which is the microchip. Okay? Let me read on. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou give him not warning, nor speaketh to warn the wicked from his wicked ways. And that's what you people are doing. You got the wicked ways about you. Okay? And the pastors in the churches are to blame. So they're not telling you the truth. Read on, and it says, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine own hand. So I'm going to warn that all the blood from my hand. So my job is to warn them to change the wicked ways. Okay? I'm going to read on. And it says, yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked ways, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. And that's why I'm out here, man. Rain, snow, and sleet. Right, and to bring out the word of the Lord. In season and out of season, man. Alright. And I'm glad that the Lord put the spirit on me to come out today and it's raining. But that means that a lot of you people can't move. And you're going to get, either you're going to adhere to this word or you're going to get condemned. Okay, I'm going to read Proverbs 1 and 20 now. This is the book of Proverbs 1 and 20. And it says, wisdom cries without, she utters her voice in the streets. So you're not going to get no wisdom in them churches. Okay? The churches have you people going to church at Easter. Easter is not Easter in the Bible. It should be Pascha, which is Passover. You're supposed to be celebrating the Passover, not Easter. Easter goes back to Easter is pagan. Okay? So is Christmas pagan. Alright, Valentine's is pagan. Even worshiping, even celebrating your birthday is pagan. Okay? So the Bible says, wisdom cries without, she utters her voice in the streets, she cries in the chief place of concourse, in the opening of the gates, she utters her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity? And the scorner delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. So you people are a bunch of fools. Go to the Bible. Let me read this quick proverb for you. Proverbs 14 to 15. Proverbs 14 and 15 says, the simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his goals. So you believe every word that the pastor will tell you in the churches, so you don't want to look it up in the Bible for yourself. Okay? So let's go over this proverb now. It says, turn ye at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you, and I will make known my words unto you. So how's the Most High making his words known unto you? By sending out his prophets all over the world to try and show you people where you're going wrong. Alright? You're going way off and way wrong now. Yeah? Right. This is Proverbs 1 and 23 now. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you, and I will make known my words unto you. Because I have poured, and ye have refused, I have stretched out my hand, and no man regardeth. The Most High is stretching out his hand right now, trying to bring you people to the truth of this Bible. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. The Most High says, I will also laugh at your calamity. So when all hell breaks loose, and there's no food in the shop, the Most High says he's going to laugh. He's going to laugh through us. I will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge, and did not choose the fear of the Lord. And that's the problem with our people. They don't fear the Lord, man. They fear the rain, they fear AIDS, they fear the God, man. But you don't fear the man who created the rain, who created the AIDS, and who created the God, man. You don't fear him. That's the biggest problem. And the Most High works through men, and he speaks through men. We'll prove that to you. This is Hosea. Because he ain't going to come down off his throne to come and talk to you stupid Benjamins, man. This is Hebrew, Hosea 12 and 10. I have spoken by the prophets. I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets. Okay? Like God speaks through his prophets, man. Yeah? He ain't going to come down there and talk to you people face to face. When the Most High was going to come and talk to the children of Israel, they were so scared, man, that they said, no, we don't want to talk to him, man. Moses, you go and speak to him, man. But when the Lord is terrible, let me give you some of the characteristics of the Lord. If you look up beneath this white image and think he's all nice, the Lord is terrible, man. Very terrible. Okay? So let's give you the characteristics of the Heavenly Father. This is 1 Samuel 2 and 6. 1 Samuel 2 and 6 reads, the Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. The Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. So the Lord is the one that kills. And he's the one that makes you alive. Okay? Without him, you wouldn't exist. So your job is to do what he says to do. But you people have been so dumbed down by the so-called system that you're living in. And you've been so, you've been oppressed by the white man every day. That don't help. Okay? And then you've got these black churches that are there trying to teach you some prosperity doctrine, but you ain't going to be prosperous in this society. Let me quickly read that out of the scriptures. Hosea 12 and 10, I think it is. No, what is it? The scripture in the Bible says that this is not our rest. It's not coming to me right now. So let's go back into the characteristics of the Heavenly Father. I'll read that again. 1 Samuel 2 and 6 says, the Lord killeth and maketh alive. Oh, hold on, I think it comes to me now. I think it's Micah 2 and 10. Right. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. So this ain't your rest, you so-called Negroes, man. Your rest is in the kingdom of heaven, which shall be established on the earth. Yes, you were brought over to Jamaica and to various islands and the Americas as a punishment from the Heavenly Father. Okay? It wasn't an accident you being in slavery. Those are curses from the Heavenly Father God, and you're under those curses until through the word called Jesus Christ, whose name is Yahweh Shai, comes back and delivers you. And the Bible says all Israel shall be saved, but when he comes back, 2/3 of our people in America are going to get destroyed. And when we go into the wilderness, all those rebels amongst our people, those out there teaching the Bible that are really not sincere, that are out there for vain glory, according to the Bible, we're going to have to weed them out as well. Okay? So I'll read it again. Micah 2 and 10 says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. This whole world is polluted. The food is polluted, the air you breathe is polluted, the water you drink is polluted. Okay? White man's got ways and means of making it rain. He's got ways and means of putting certain chemicals in the clouds so that when the water comes down, the water destroys the crop. The white man can make all them banana, orange and apple you have there. The white man has a system where he can make all of that without the ground. You don't need the ground to grow your apples, and you've got his laboratory where he can make all of those things. He's even getting to the point where he can make his own humans, he's splicing genes together. He's splicing genes of fish together. Salmon with mackerel, and put them together. Clean fish with unclean fish, and that's what he's doing. Okay? The chicken they were on the raise, we take 6 weeks to raise. They're not real chickens. Real chickens don't take 6 weeks to raise. If you look at the bag of feed when you go buy it, it's Monsanto genetically modified crops and food that you're feeding them chickens, man. Okay? So I'll read on. Micah 2 and 10 says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. This is verse 11. If a man walking in the spirit of falsehood do lie, which are your pastors and preachers, saying, I will prophesy unto thee of wine and of strong drink. When it says wine and strong drink, we're talking about the philosophies, the Easter, Christmas, Okay? God loves everybody. That's another philosophy that's incorrect. It says, he shall even be the prophet of these people. So the Most High purposely gave you them wicked pastors and preachers. Because you ain't dealing with you lot, man. You want to see you destroyed, man. Yeah, you were probably the ones that put him up on the cross. Well, you were the ones that were in Jerusalem that were happy to see him go on the cross. And said, let his blood be upon our children. That's why a lot of you people ain't gonna even get to leave your own town, let alone the island. Alright? So this is Hosea 4 and 6. My people are foolish. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I also reject thee. That's why you've been rejected. Anyway, back into the characteristics of the Heavenly Father. This is, let's see. 1 Samuel 16 and 14. 1 Samuel 16 and 14 reads, right, 1 Samuel 16 and 14 says, and 13 says, then Samuel took the horn of oil and anointed him in the midst of his brethren, and the Spirit of the Lord came upon David from that day forward. So Samuel rose up and went to Ramah. But the Spirit of the Lord departed from Saul, and an evil spirit from the Lord troubled him. So the Spirit of the Lord departed from Saul, and an evil spirit from the Lord troubled him. So the Lord is about balance, as I've been saying already. Good and evil come from the Lord. Satan has got his own plan and does whatever the hell he wants to do. Satan works for the Most High God. Okay? We'll read that one to you out of the Bible. Isaiah 45 and 7. Quickly get that one. Isaiah 45. Was it 45 and 4? Let's see. Right, this is Isaiah 45 and 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Okay, I'll read that again. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So the Heavenly Father is about balance. He creates evil and he creates good. He kills and he makes alive. All through him. Now when you read that, it says that he creates evil. Who did he create to create? Who did he create to be evil personified on the earth? Let me read this scripture. Proverbs 16 and 4 reads, the Lord hath made all things for himself, as we read already. Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So, the Most High created the wicked for the day of evil. So who's the wicked according to the Bible? Now you do have wicked amongst our people, but there is a nation on the earth that are the wicked. Let me bring that out in scriptures. This is 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter. You know what, let's go to Job first. Let's go to the scriptures first. Job 9 and 24 reads, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So the whole entire earth is run by a wicked nation, which is the so-called Caucasian. The European, or the cracker is another word I like to call them. Okay? He is the one that is, the earth is given in the hands of, and it says that he covereth the faces of the judges thereof. And let me see if I can find that sign here now. Let me see. Right, here's a sign called, this is a sign called iconoclasm. Okay? And here is a Jesuit priest going around painting up the images of all the prophets and men of the Bible, from changing them from Negroes to crackers. Okay? So that's one scripture to give you an idea of who the wicked is. It says, he covereth the faces of the judges thereof. Okay? Let's give you another scripture. This is Psalms 119 and 155. Psalm 119. Psalm 119 and 155. And it reads, salvation is far from the wicked, for they seek not thy statutes. Okay, so you've got a nation on the earth that will not seek the Lord, don't business about his laws. Yeah, got their own laws, man. Yeah, got their judges set up in their courts. Bring forceful and get away with murder, basically. That's why you got this Rodney King. 25 years ago, Rodney King was beaten up by the police, and they're doing something over there in America about that. I think it's today. Okay. And they spoke to the people out there, and they say things are worse than they were before. Not better, they're worse. All right. So this is another scripture to prove who the wicked are. Psalm 10 and 1. Psalm 10 and 1 reads, why standest thou afar off, O Lord? Why hidest thou thyself in times of trouble? The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. Right? So they're imagining this nuclear device where they're going to be able to take out certain countries. And the device, the Bible says, let them be taken by the devices that they imagine. It means that the Lord's going to make it so that these so-called devils are going to get nuked themselves. For the wicked boasts of his heart desire, and blesseth his covetousness to the Lord and horreth. The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. That's why the Lord is going to judge them, because it says that the Lord's judgments are far above out of his heights, out of his sights, which means that they've never received judgment before. Like for instance, the slave trade, they were able to put you Negroes in slavery for 400 years, and to this day, they got, you know what? We'll hold that. Get another quick scripture. Got so much precepts holding here. Let me see. Ecclesiastes 1:15 says, that which is crooked cannot be made straight, and that which is wanting cannot be done with. But that's not the one I wanted. Ecclesiastes. One second. Yeah, so the Caucasian has not been judged for all of the wickedness that he's done on the earth, including the slavery of you so-called Negroes. Right, it's Ecclesiastes.
I
can't find that scripture right now. Oh, sorry, Zechariah. Anyway, that's what you get when you haven't. The Lord hasn't got you out there reading and teaching at the same time, so that's good. Right, so all of these scriptures are coming back now. Zechariah 1 and 15, it says, I am very sore displeased with the heathen, which are the so-called other nations that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction. Okay? That was 1 and 50. There's another one. Zechariah 11 and 5. Zechariah 11 and 5 says, Zechariah 11 and 5 says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. So through all of the oppression that they've given you so-called Negroes, having in cargo slave ships and then working for them for 400 years, not giving you a dime, then after slavery they want to give you the worst areas to live in and the worst food. Most I say you're going to judge them for that. Yeah? And their judgment's coming soon. So I'll read that again. Zechariah 11 and 5 says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. And their own shepherds pity them not. Okay? We read Nahum. With all this business about you hold yourself not guilty. Well, let's see. This is Nahum 1 and 2. God is jealous, and the Lord revengeth. The Lord revengeth and is furious. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. Okay? So we read in Zechariah 11 and 5 that they hold themselves not guilty. Well, the Most High said that he's not gonna where is it again? The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord hath his ways in the whirlwind and in the storms, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. Okay? So, yeah, Mr. Whiteman, you ain't gonna get away with that. Let's get the proper one for them now. Isaiah 14 and 21. And then we're going to move on to these churches. I don't know why I skipped back to that topic. Isaiah 14 and 21 reads, I slaughter for his children for the iniquities of their fathers, and they do not rise nor possess the land nor fill the face of the world with cities. Okay? So these so-called crackers are going to get slaughtered. Okay? And our people that want to join themselves onto them, they're going to get destroyed too. Alright? So, let's go back into this now. This is Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also because he transgresses by wine, which is all different philosophies, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desires in hell, and is as deaf, and cannot be satisfied. That's why the Caucasian is down in all the other islands. Got his peace down in every island there is in the Caribbean. Alright? And now you want to hit the moon and the stars and everything else. This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there be a falling away first, and the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposes and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. So what person is going around showing himself that they're the Most High God? The devil, the white man. The word devil means deceiver, by the way. Okay? And you so-called Negroes have been deceived. Okay? Especially by this image. This is the biggest deception there is on the earth. Okay? And our women are terribly deceived because they want to bleach out their skin and have blonde hair to look like the devil. Okay, let me see if I can find that law about that. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. Right. This is Leviticus 11 chapter. Leviticus 13.